kind person, and uh, I meet across with you. You are the like. There are very few people with whom I struck a chord with them,
Mhm.
and you are among
Okay.
them. Yeah.
Thank you
So
so much. Good morning, Shweta ji. How are you doing today?
good morning, Swati. I'm doing exceptionally well. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm also doing great, and thank you so much for joining me. And as we already know each other, but for the sake of this video, would you like to introduce yourself?
Definitely, why not? My name is Shweta, and I hail from Delhi. My native place is Rajasthan, and my upbringing is in Chandigarh. But after getting married, I have been residing in Delhi for last 20 years.
Okay, very nice to hear from you. Okay, let's talk about your childhood. So, Shweta ji, when you look back at your life, what kind of child were you?
Uh, since childhood, I was very shy, timid, and benevolent kind of a person. And yes, I was kind of introvert. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Up in Rajasthan and Chandigarh. So, if I ask you, what value did you learn at home that still guide you today?
Okay. So
Yes.
actually, Chandigarh and Rajasthan is totally diverse in culture. So, and
Mm,
they are totally poles apart. So when I
right.
was residing in Rajasthan, so my root got strengthened at that time. So I was more inclined toward Rajasthani culture and Marwari culture. So those, the language, the way they dress up themselves, and the way they think about culture. So I was more inclined towards them. And then, after mid of my education, I shifted in Punjab. So
Mm,
I started my journey from there, rest of the journey of education
okay.
journey from there. So it was, yes, I got different environment, I got different values in Punjab, because Punjab
Mm,
is, it is a state in which there is a, the language is little bit, the tone is little bit
different.
harsh. It's not
Yes.
so, yeah, it is not soul touching, I would say. So
Mm,
yes, but yeah, people in Punjab, in Chandigarh, they are also very nice, and they are also helpful. But
mm,
as compared to Rajasthan, it is, there is a little bit of difference between both the
okay.
culture, state of both the
Mm.
cultures. Yes.
Okay, very nice. And before going deeper, like into conversation, may I ask you what dreams or plan do you have for your future now? Because you are a teacher as well. So, what dream or plans do you have for your future now?
Okay. Since
Yes,
I have been tutoring for many years, and
yes.
so definitely, I want to grow myself. I
Mm,
want to elevate in terms of teaching field itself. So my future plans are to open some coaching center, because right now I am taking classes uh, from my house itself, so at
okay.
the comfort of my for myself. So yeah,
Yes.
so I'm
Okay, very
planning to
nice.
open coaching center is soon. Yes.
Okay, great. And nice to hear from you. You want to change something, from offline classes to online classes like that. Tuition.
Yes, I am thinking of starting my own institution as well, and I want to try my hand in online classes as well. So both are in
Okay,
my to do list. Yeah, in
okay,
my
very
wish
nice.
list. Yes.
So, Shwetaji, you studied in different places, including Chandigarh and Rajasthan. So, how did your studying in different cities shape your thinking?
Uh, yes, I would say at the being educated in different cities. Still, I
Mm,
would say the one thing which is prominent everywhere, that is need to be, you need to have a self confidence in yourself, and
yes.
you should inculcate some values. which should be always there as a human being within you.
Right.
So definitely, then if you are imbibed with those sacramental values, then definitely you are going to uplift yourself in any ways, yeah, in your life.
Okay. Very nice. And as you are also tutoring nowadays, like since I think for 20 years. So do you remember your first day of tutoring and how did you feel while teaching student for the first time? Can you
Yes,
share?
definitely. I cannot forget that day. Uh,
Mm,
since I started my teaching and how I started, in which room I started, and who were these students, I still remember them very well. So yes, those I always, went into those nostalgic memories and back into my memory lane. Definitely,
mm,
I can recall their
okay.
faces as well.
Okay. So how did you felt that time? Did you felt nervous, curious? How did you feel that time?
Okay, since childhood,
Mm,
I would say I was inquisitive about learning more and more, and
okay.
so I was I have a hunger of learning things. So
Right.
I always believe in that uh, at any age or
Mm.
any point in your life, you keep on learning. You keep
And Shweta ji, over 20 years of teaching, so what changes have you noticed in children and their mindset now? Because children behavior is also changing day by day. So what kind of changes you notice in children and their mindset, their behavior nowadays? Can you
on.
share?
Yes.
Mm.
Uh, like children are children only. They will behave in
Right.
English manner only. So that is very
Mm.
certain. But still,
Mm.
there is. I am observing like there is a lot of difference between today's children, today's kids, and the kids which I taught earlier. The
Mm.
kids which I taught earlier, uh, they were more disciplined. They were more, they have more values are imbibed in them. But nowadays children, they are very much accustomed with the today's technology, today's
Yes.
world, and they are
Mm.
exploring themselves, because nowadays parents also want them not to suppress their feelings,
Yeah.
and to suppress their inquisitive mind. If they want to
Right.
be curious and they want to learn something, let them
Yeah.
learn, or we
Mm.
should from anywhere,
Mm.
and you have to
Yes.
be spontaneous at that time, so that
Mm.
you can fulfill their desires and answers them properly. So in
Mm.
that way, I would say.
Yes, I totally agree with you that children like when we were student in school, we are more disciplined. We are more a kind of we never raise many questions, but today children are more curious to ask
Yes.
many questions, but they also don't want much restriction, and parents also don't want you have to restrict our children. Maybe their curiosity, maybe kill while restricting so much children. So yes, with time I think children are also changing, their mindset is also changing if we compare today generation with our generation.
And
Yes,
there is,
totally agree with you.
yeah, there is one more difference also. Earlier, parents they never interfere in their like how we are dealing with children. Like
Right.
they never interfere with teachers or tutors. So they were
Mm,
giving liberty to us, that what up to what extent you want to go. Like if you want to
mm,
scold them, if you want to slap them, you can go ahead. Although we never do
mm,
such kind of things. But
mm.
they used to say all these things. But nowadays children, they are apple of their eye, of their parents
Yeah.
eye. So now they are parents are also so polite with their children, and they are always pampering them and
Right.
nurturing in such a kind environment, I would say. So
Mm,
definitely we cannot raise our voice in front of them, and we have to be
yes.
very kind and compassionate with them. Yeah, but I
Yes, yes,
think children also understand the language of kindness and politeness, so
yes.
they understand.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, totally agree with you that with time we are also changing with them. So this is also one point I have noted that. So as a homemaker, Shweta ji, and a tutor, so how do you manage all the responsibility along with teaching, if I ask you?
Okay, yes,
Mm,
there is no doubt homemaking is our first priority because being living in a family, we have to take
mm,
care of a lot of things. So we as a as a female, we are wearing so many hats. So
right.
yes, definitely, I have to fulfill all the desires and wishes of my family members, also my children, also. So,
Mm,
but somewhere I have strike a balance between managing both the things. Like my
mm,
household and my professional life. So I am always ready for my students 24 by 7. So whenever
mm,
they have any query, any doubt, they can approach me, they can ask me, they can visit me. And today's Sunday, but still, I'm expecting them to come because the
yes.
exams are going on nowadays.
Mm,
So yes, I never say no. Uh, this is not, you cannot come on the particular day because it is holiday. No, if they have
mm,
any query, they have any doubts, they can approach me anytime, anywhere. Yeah,
okay.
I
Very
don't get
nice.
disturbed by all these things. Yes.
Great thing. And as you are a mother, and after becoming a mother, so how did motherhood like change you as a teacher? Is there any changes you find after becoming mother?
Yes, certainly. Because,
Mm,
but the thing is, whenever I see any children, okay,
mm,
any child,
mm,
then that being a mother, that motherly feeling is always there. And
right.
yes, so I never get harsh with the children. I never, although whether they are weak in their foundation also. I
Mm,
just request parents to keep trust on me, keep faith on me,
yes.
and definitely with the passage of time, that they will see the growth. And
Mm,
they need to have some patience, and
yes.
yeah, with a certain time, and uh, they will get improved. So yes,
Yes. Yes, after becoming a mother, so many, not value, I think we become so more patient, more responsible,
yes,
so
yes,
many
yes.
changes in our own behavior, uh, like
Yeah,
changes in ourselves.
that's
Yes.
why student, they don't they always look at me with those eyes only, with those motherly feelings. And even
Right.
I get attached with them, and I'm really feel so I feel that they are so lovable, and so in that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. So, in your opinion, Shweta ma'am, what is your what is more important today, gaining marks in exam or real understanding, according to you?
According to me,
What is more important? Gaining marks, more marks in exam or real understanding
um,
about subject?
yes, yes.
Yes.
From my point of view, understanding is the first and foremost thing which they
Mm,
need to have knowledge
mm,
about any subject. But marks are equally important. We cannot neglect them. But
yeah,
it will gradually, they will get hang of, they will score good marks also,
right.
if they will be good at any subject. But magic doesn't happen overnight. You have to be
Right.
consistent, and you have to be disciplined, and you have to show up on regular basis. Just like in
Mm,
English, if we are talking in English, and we need to practice on regular basis. If we are not practicing even for a single day, then we will start
mm,
fumbling. And
right.
yeah, so in any field, this is the same case. I believe that consistency
Yes.
matters a lot. Yeah.
Yes, I totally agree. Consistency, discipline, whatever you are learning, whether you are student or in your career growth, just be consistent and be disciplined. Yes, as we all know that Rome wasn't built in one night, so we have to be consistent. We need to be very patient as well as curious, and yes, understanding really matter. If you are
Yes.
learning anything, if you understand, automatically you can get
Yeah,
more improved in
number
that
will
field.
follow you. Yeah, if understanding
Yes,
will be there, then and nowadays I have observed that number doesn't play a very crucial role. It is all
right.
about understanding, and it is all about skills. If you have any
Right.
skill, any kind of skill, then you can do better in your life than.
Ask you a hypothetical kind questions. So, if you could go back to your past, so what advice would you like to give to your younger self? It's a hypothetical. Yes.
Okay, to myself.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Um, if I go back and if
To
I
your
one
past.
advice I want to go to my
Yes. What
to
advice would you like to
myself.
give to your younger self?
Yeah.
Yes.
So then, uh, definitely, I would like to be. I would have more knowledge about education field, because I
Mm.
was a kind of a student. I was a kind of a child in my younger days who is very studious and who is very, uh, keen to know about things, and
Right.
disciplined also, because my father was very disciplined, and my mother
Mm.
always wants me to
Mm.
do something big in my life. But
Right.
yes, so I want to like, if I go back, then I
Mm.
want that I would have enough knowledge, so that I
Right.
would be professional at
Mm.
today. So
Right.
in that way, I think, I should have prepared myself in a professional way. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Great advice. Okay, so if you ask me the same question, so I also ask as advice to my younger self that you should be very disciplined, or you should acquire more and more skill, because in your future, these kind of skills, communication skills, learning a language, so definitely it help you in your future. So
Definitely.
this advice I would like to give my younger self.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so
Actually,
one more
the thing
question.
was
It's
that,
also a hypothetical.
yeah, the
Like,
thing, yes, sorry,
if
sorry.
you had one superpower, so what would you like to be and why?
Okay, superpower.
Superpower. Yes, a kind of superpower. Some people wants to become invisible, some wants to, go their past or future, some wants to fly, some wants to instantly go here and there. So what kind of superpower would you like to have
Okay.
and why?
If I would have a superpower by God
Yes.
grace, I would get that power. Then I want to
Mm.
work like a philanthropist.
Okay, very
Yes,
nice.
just like, and because I'm very much inspired by Sudhamurti. So
Okay.
I really want to work for people who are needy and who are poor, and who have that potential and they can do
Mm.
better in their life, but because of lack of knowledge, and because of lack of resources, they are not doing well. So really
Mm.
want to help them and guide them. That is,
Mm.
yeah, I
Really very nice.
yes.
Your thinking is very nice. Like you would like to help poor people or those who are very intelligent, but they didn't don't get so much opportunity in their life.
I
So very
started
nice.
my journey with that only. I started
Okay.
teaching when I was in 8th standard, and I
Mm.
used to taught my helper's daughter at that time.
Okay.
So
Mm.
from since then, I got this passion about teaching.
Mm.
So yeah.
Okay. Very nice. So if I ask you what is one piece of advice you received in your life that stayed with you and helped you a lot? Have you ever get a piece of advice you received in your life?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Mm. Yes.
One piece of advice I would say: be disciplined, be consistent, keep on learning. Learning will never end, and it is a
Right.
continuous process. So,
Mm.
get uh, immersed yourself in this process. So that
Yes.
is my, yeah,
Mm.
piece of
Yes.
advice for everyone.
Very nice. Mm. So if I ask you what message would you like to give to homemakers who wants to restart or continue their journey in any skill?
Okay.
Mm.
Definitely, I would like to advise them that don't wait for the right time, because
Mm.
initially I was also having so many doubts about myself, like maybe I won't be able to speak, or I got cold feet at some times.
Right.
But then I mustered up all my courage, and then I thought, why not?
Mm.
Start with whatever knowledge I have, and
Mm.
in that way, I want to give them advice that start whatever vocabulary, whatever words do you have with you.
Yes.
You can start with your journey and start speaking until you will not speak the you, if you won't get that won't gather that courage, then you will not be fluent. By reading,
Mhm.
by just noting down in your notebooks, you will not gather that courage. Spoken English is about speaking skills, on is about speaking only. So you need
Right.
to speak, you need to open your mouth, then only uh, you will be fluent, or you will be better in this journey. So
Yes,
yeah.
very nice. And thank you so much for advising. And yes, definitely, if they are homemaker, but they are not, if you want to ask any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we can wrap up the session. So if you want, do you have any question?
Okay, first of all,
Yes.
thank you for inviting me to have conversation with you. And you are such a kind person, and uh, I meet across with you. You are the like. There are very few people with whom I struck a chord with them,
Mhm.
and you are among
Okay.
them. Yeah.
Thank you
So
so much. Thank you so much. You made my day, appreciating me that you find like some maybe quality in my side that you like me. Thank you so much. And Shweta ji, thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. And I really enjoyed this conversation with you. So, and learn a lot from you as well. And I hope you also enjoyed this conversation.
yes, Swati, I enjoyed a lot. I enjoyed thoroughly this conversation. And yes, thank you. Thank you for inviting me for this conversation. Yeah.